I think that's part of what they're trying to do.
But Port Authority is not the people.
It's not the people. It's not the people that still think they live in South Florida, even though it's closed.
There you go.
You're right.
You understand me? Port Authority is Port Authority. People view them different.
Because if you remember the Brooklyn deal, I don't know if you were in the area then, with the arena, the Barclays.
I heard about it.
The area fought it.
That's right. That's right.
They fought it. They
Tooth
fought
and
it
nail.
like crazy.
That's right. And even though Jay-Z was involved in
that was the reason why he got involved. There was a reason to try to soften the situation. And they spread a lot of money around New York. Basketball schools, they that's they did. But that's the hottest arena now in the country.
Okay.
And it was a great, because I remember that this was just
because the people got nervous. The people got nervous and thought maybe they were gonna lose. Because they have lost. And we've seen in different cities where people have actually been gentrification pushed out, and things of that nature. So, I can't go to your street, even if your street is dirty. I pull up with my car, my van, and I bring a broom out and I start sweeping. Right. Somebody gonna say, hey, wait a minute. Even though they wasn't sweeping the street.
Right.
I better have 2 or 3 brooms.
That's right.
Because they don't know what's going on.
Right, but
that message got to get out there. That message got to get out there. For sure.
Honey, I'm still in this interview. Just give me 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, okay?
That message.
I know. I'm in the interview, okay? Give me 10 more minutes, all right?
The message has to get out. And so, what can we do to make people feel a part of?
Well,
because you Muslim, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this here to you. You know that rock that's in the Mecca?
Yes.
That rock.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think they say it fall from space or something.
That's right. That's
okay.
Right. That's right.
You remember when the tribe, when they was gonna put that rock in? Yes.
Right.
Yes, I'm gonna go there on that. I'm gonna go there.
Everybody got a corner.
I think the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, took everybody from each tribe and put their hand on the rock.
That's right.
So they can feel a part of it.
That's right.
That prevented wars. That prevented everything.
Sure did.
So now, BASA News want to know, what is this administration that's in that you know of? What are they going to do to make the common person feel that, you know what? This is me. This is my Newark. And if there's a piece of garbage on the ground, I'm going to lift it up. I'm lifting it up. Why? Because I don't want Amazon to come in here and see this like this. We're building this city. We're working together and we're making this thing happen. Not just the big higher-ups.
Let's keep talking. Wait a minute. Let's keep talking. Let me get her a ride.
Okay. So
let's keep talking, because this is a good question.
This is the thing that BASA News is posing to Mr. Muhammad, which have been very vocal on Facebook. And we happened to be the other day at Rutgers College, where they had meeting homes for all Newarkers. And the thing with that is that a lot of people feel that sometimes the success of what's going on in Newark is going to push them out, that they're not going to get a part of it. I'm talking to Mr. Muhammad, and he's telling me about the strategies of the mayor, which I believe to be good. But if you don't, talk enough, or if you don't, get in the trenches with the people, and that they don't feel lost. They don't feel a loss, because like I said, on my days off, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I go around to these restaurants. I sit there. I talk to these people. And the people, say, I'm not going on camera. They will first tell me, I'm not going on camera, but I'm going to tell you this right here, Zachariah, that, we feel that we're being bamboozled. That was a word that was used the other night.
They said it was being
bamboozled. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So, this is the thing that we're trying to say is, how do we, because I really want,
because what they do, I'm going to tell you what they do. And, like every week they have a news program. I mean, they put it out on the computer, Newark. I don't know if you ever seen it. It comes out, Newark this week and everything like that. They try to hand out flyers. And then once a month they go out and they canvas areas.
Yeah, I seen that in Home Depot.
They come out in canvas areas. They'll come out in canvas areas then every not they take every senior staff member and they like go into a carpool and they hit
hit home.
and they try to explain. Right, they're trying to explain.
But when people see that, you know what they think?
What is a political thing?
You're trying to sell me a product.
Right.
Only the high-minded, the people that.
But what's funny is so funny about it. They've been doing it for over a year, a little while, and Gail Jenkins' husband seen him one day. He ran on Eric Dawson's show and said, hey, they're campaigning.
Well, that's what most people look at.
Right, but it wasn't. It was something they've been doing for like a year. They take everybody out, and they go out and they hit an area, and they hand out information. Yeah. This is where you call for this. This is where you call. This is what we doing this and everything like that. So he's doing a lot of, with the campaign, he's doing a lot of rallies. He's hitting a lot of, blah, 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 blah. But you're right. With the Amazon thing, I think we should have been more sensitive to what you're saying, to the more the common folk. Yeah. Right, you're right. I understand it perfectly. That's why I'm so excited.
Because, yes, and I'm excited for it because I see a new building, I see jobs. But like I said, when I go around different places and you hear this, you see a fear.
Right.
And in Pennsylvania, states like that, when someone coming in and they're going to build a new factory, they send people in to talk to the people.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
They send a man, whether it's in Pittsburgh or the Allegheny Mountains or whatever, they send people in to talk to them, to show them that they're going to be a part of this thing.
Correct.
And we all want to be a part of it.
Correct.
So this is what I'm saying. So, that is the concern.
But the Port Authority thing is it's going to be a little more sensitive because it's a process. But the Amazon thing, I think that might have been overlooked, even with the press conference and you're trying to explain it. And that is sophisticated, where when somebody hit a number 2 billion, maybe 2 billion. It was like one guy, what's his name? He had an Islamic name too. That was I want to know about my taxes. What was his name?
The one that was there, his all names.
What was his name?
Right at the top. I think he was an inspector or something like that.
Yeah, Abdul Shaheen. So he's concerned. He's talking about his taxes going up. So I'm listening to the talk, and he's like, "Yeah, I got 2 houses, and I got to pay $7,500 a year." I said, "Wow." So my girlfriend sitting next to me and said, "Wow, I paid $10,000 for one house." Hard, But what I'm just saying, and then I want my taxes to go up and this and that like that. But I'm talking about
they even talked about Cory Booker losing his house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you got 50,000 people coming in. That after 10 years, the deal kicks in with they have to start paying the payroll taxes and different things. But it's the little things when you got 50,000 people. I just want to see Newark like it was, where Newark had a middle class. It had a middle and an upper middle class. It had a middle.
I think we all want that.
Yes.
I think that the common person or even the young girl that's walking with a baby in her belly.
Right.
But we want her to feel that if that when Newark rise, you're gonna get something out of it.
And I think what Roz is thinking also. I'm thinking that their thinking is the jobs.
Yes. Well, he's big on jobs.
If they get the jobs.
Listen, let me say this right here. And to his defense, that when they open up an Annie Says,
right.
And he went, is that the name of the store, Annie Says?
Yeah.
And he went there. He said, all this is nice that ShopRite donated the coffee and the cup and the cupcakes. He said, but what we want is the people in Newark to have jobs. And so, we hear that. And I said, you know what? Cheerio to the mayor, because I really heard that and I really felt that.
Right.
I remember years ago being jobless myself.
That's right.
And things that go back 35 years ago, but I remember, and I know it's not a good feeling.
Because even with the ShopRite, it created so much excitement.
Yes. Well, I was there, when they opened that.
Oh, okay.
And I did a report there with the owner and talked about it.
And let me tell you something.
I grew up in that area, Rankin Street.
Let me tell you what the weird deal was. That deal prior was under Sharp James, and he gave it to some African American developers, and they were supposed to come up with they were trying to get somebody to come in, one of the Atlanta guys, Russell, and they couldn't get him in, and it was really a bad deal because I guess Sharp was like, I want to help these brothers out. And the day I left,
and Sharp did that a lot. He tried to help a lot.
He did. Every time, people talk about Sharp, I said, see that building, see that whole road, that's Sharp. He gave them bills away for $1, that's a bill, that's all Sharp. He was trying to help them and it tied it up because they didn't have the resources to do it. So Cory Booker jumped on them, and it just happened that a friend was part of the friend and and they worked it out, and they had to sell it, and look what happened.
Yeah.
And I told the mayor that privately. I said, bruh, you know, don't get hung up in that black thing now. Do what's best for Newark.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you're right. I think the Amazon thing, because I didn't even know about the Amazon thing. I think I heard it maybe about a year ago that they were taking bids. Man, he died then, and I forgot the young lady. I think her name is Aisha. That is the head of the department. She's sharp. She's sharp. He in the interview he was talking. He said, "Man, she is sharp." So he had the right person to put it together. Then you got Christy to get on the situation, and then you got Joey D to get on the situation. Okay. So, you know, a lot of times, yeah, you know, when you're coming through, you get a little dirt on people. You ain't, and it's a concern. The jobs, I think, and because that's what Trump said. Remember, he said, well, yeah, they might be mad at me, but when I start getting them jobs and stuff like that, but he found out it wasn't as easy as he thought it was, you know? And I start getting them jobs and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, I think when they see it, you know,
and people move in from different states to come in here and things of that nature. But again, like I said, we want to make the people Newark that's here, the voting people at this point. We want to make them comfortable.
So you play position. Let's do business. It's gonna be downtown. It's gonna be 10,000 new apartments. That's gonna be market rate, starting at. Matter of fact, the landlord that owns this building, he said he's putting up 35 units right there. But he got his, you know, his affordable in there. Sure. And he's talking about he says, right around the corner, somebody's putting up 80 units. Wow. So he said, I said, what you starting at, Paul? He said, well, I'm going to start at $1,600 a month for 2 bedrooms. I said, oh, that's great. Because I got a friend live right down the street. He moved in a year ago. It's $1,300. Now it's $2,200. So we know it's going to be $2,000. So we know when you get people paying $2,000, in order to pay you $2,000, you got to have $100,000 in the income in the house, probably a little more than that. So we know we're going to have 10,000 different kind of people, a little more informed and everything that's going to appreciate that. Yeah. So you're right. So you got the people that's not
making that kind of
that's not well. Yeah. So you play the percentages. I make the 10,000 happen. Now this is me talking. I'm a businessman. This ain't. I don't think the man think like that, right? But I'm just saying this is me. I got 10,000 more people who like me, and I got to go over there and get these other 20,000 jobs. Right. So if I get them jobs, that'll bring them to me too. Right. If I'm politicking, but I'm not. I'm a businessman. I don't think like a politician and stuff. You know. But I mean, that's going back to him. That's what amazed me about him. That
he's really doing what Adam Smith, the father of economics, Western economics, talked about in his book.
Sure did.
Talk about it in his theses and things.
Because you're right. But because I remember one time in 2014 he was talking about Pittsburgh. This guy know about Pittsburgh. You know, and he's talking about Pittsburgh, and the reason why I knew about Pittsburgh, my team used to play a lot in Pittsburgh because you got all the University of Pittsburgh.
Sure.
So we played a lot of prep out there, and I seen the difference in Pittsburgh when it was iron to now what they did and how they brought the colleges out and everything, and that's the great relationship that he has with the colleges. You know, where he's trying to get them to Broad Street.
Sure. Well,
you got to get on the Broad Street.
Right.
You got them to Halsey, but if you get that 50,000 to Broad Street and everything like that, excuse me. Yeah, bro, what's happening? Kabari. Okay, I'm in a meeting. I'll call you back. Okay? Yeah. So, what I'm saying is, but I understand what you're saying, and I hear that. And if he hears this interview, if not, I'm going to bring it to his attention.
And tell him, if you can, that I would like to do a sit-down interview with him. Okay.
So you want Joe? You want Joe McCullen?
I want Joe.
Who else you want?
I want the mayor. I want his whole team.
Okay.
I would like to do an interview with him, just talking about some of the things that we talked about.
Right, correct.
So you can look at this right here, and his people, whatever, look at it, and just a sit down with everybody.
Okay.
Just to because we don't take sides and
Okay.
everything like
So
that.
I'm gonna reach out for Joe right away for you. I'm gonna tell. I tell the mayor, but I'm gonna tell Mitty,
Okay.
which is his brother. That's the campaign
Okay.
director. And see
Where's his campaign office at?
They on Clinton Avenue, where they always been.
Oh, yes.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah.
he's never there because it's
Was if his people is there. So.
yeah, the city business.
Yeah.
You got the city business because everybody is trying to obey the laws
Sure.
now because it was an issue before with the election commission about this and that.
Sure.
So you can't talk no deals in Symphony Hall
Sure.
about the election.
Right.
You got to go outside Symphony Hall
Right.
and say, I want to talk about the election.
But there's a lot of those
And he's
little
moving
questions
around.
I would like to ask,
Yeah.
even about that Clinton Avenue and things, because there was
Yeah.
things brought up about the building there that's got this big frame on it.
Right, that's the old bank building
Yeah,
that's been sitting there. vacant.
somebody they claimed that money was spent to
No.
hold this thing up. And,
No.
So if
They
there's
don't understand.
so the thing, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's going to be 20 lofts.
Okay, let's
Affordable.
okay.
Affordable lofts.
Affordable law. Okay, the thing is this right here. That's why if you can,
Yeah.
let's have a sit down and talk about these things.
Right.
Because the people are feeling it,
Right.
and he knows that
Right.
language.
Right.
Where
Right.
a person will take $1 and ball it up and think
Yeah.
it's a little bit more than $1,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
know it's just $1. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I definitely get Joe, and I can say 60-70% with the mayor.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Well, if we can, I think it would be
60-70% with the mayor.
beneficial for the people.
Yeah.
More so than any. The thing.
And I'm gonna tell him what your angle is.
Yeah.
It's, which is a good angle because I never thought about that.
The people.
I'm so excited, and like you said, well, if you know what's going on, you've been on a level, on the highest level where you understand. I can see the forest. I can see through the forest and like, oh man, this is gonna be something.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I seen it in Brooklyn. I seen Flatbush. That was
Washington.
nothing but I seen Flatbush was nothing but old factories,
That's
man.
right.
And them buildings came up. But you gotta have that.
Yeah.
You got it in Philly.
Right.
You got it in D.C. Even the African Americans in D.C.
Yeah.
You go Northwest, man. Jokers is doing it,
Or
man.
exchange places.
Yes.
I was over there, man,
Yeah,
and I thought I was in another world.
You know,
we got
but what happened in D.C. was a lot of the people that had them brownstones, they took it and went to Maryland, bought a half an acre, and a nice brand new house, and then that's the way they sold out.
Sure.
We call it Vanilla Town.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
call it Chocolate City no more.
Yeah.
Develop, but. When you ride down Massachusetts, that's when I realized what Sharp was doing, and that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man! I went to a Georgetown game, it was 20,000 that night. I was at and I seen they were getting 30. The commercial space was getting $35 a foot because I was trying to get an office. Like, whoa, $35 a foot in the area, that was nothing. But what he did,
yes.
so what Sharp was doing was right. You take an athletic team and you blow the area up.
Sure.
And if it would have been in the front and like he said, at Broader Market, and he would have let them out, man, it would have 20,000 people. But now it goes out to Mulberry Street like that. But down Ferry is killing it. Ferry Street is killing it.
Ferry Street is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we remember when
it
Springfield
was.
Avenue
Yeah.
and Clinton Avenue was just like that.
Yeah, we had 3 or 4 movie houses.
That's
out
right.
there.
That's right. That's
Well,
right.
it was an honor talking to you.
All right.
And it's always an honor talking to someone that really know Newark.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a North.
And you have given us a lot of wisdom. I'm going to take this back and think on it and marinate on a lot of stuff that you said. And hopefully that we got a message to the people where the fear
Right. I understand.
or coming down.
I
And
understand.
everything. So I appreciate you.
Okay, my brother.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Again, this is Zachariah Jackson, BASA News. Good night.